Despite the rainfall, hundreds of people marched through the streets of Toronto in celebration and in solidarity with labor movements worldwide. The movement itself has grown to encompass so many issues.
We went through decades of trying to rip down workers' rights in Canada, and now it's time not only to overturn that, but to build it back up. And one of the really important places that the Liberal government in Canada could start is raising the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour.
We are fighting for the betterment of one and all in Canada. We are fighting for fairness and equality.
For the feds, the province, and municipally, the budgets that they're allocating are forgetting the racialized working poor communities. Our demands would be very clear: more dollars to our communities, prioritizing these dollars to racialized working class communities, Indigenous communities across Canada.
This is one of many rallies and marches taking place across Canada and around the world to mark International Workers' Day, also known as May Day, which takes place on the 1st of May every year.
In Canada, it's a slightly different thing, and in part that is because to take the edge off of militant labor struggles. The key message that we're trying to send, of course, is that here on the ground, we're organizing different communities of people. We're getting together and we're going to mobilize to fight back against the agenda of austerity, against the agenda of racist and exclusionary immigration policies, against racist and exclusionary police practices, and against, at the end of the day, an economic system that does not serve us.
We're here as allies, and we're basically just trying to end immigration detention in general, and also come together across like different social movements and be here to just support one another, stand in solidarity.
I am here to tell you about justice for migrant workers. This group is a voice for we, the migrant workers that are voiceless, for we that are powerless.
It's becoming clearer and clearer that the laws and the rules that govern how people work in Ontario are making young people fall behind. It's almost impossible to do all of the same things that the generations before us have done, have homes, be able to pay for childcare. And when the wage that we need to live is not the wage that people are getting, even if they're putting in 40, 50, 60 hours a week, then we need to stand up and fight against that.
With a new federal government in power, participants are hoping some of their concerns will finally be addressed.
Why should people care? Because when we start talking about the working class people, the people who are cleaning our buildings or teaching our kids, we have to realize that these are the foundations of our societies that continue to help us to grow. And if we're not protecting them, then essentially we're hurting ourselves.
Canadians should care because the vast majority of Canadians are workers or rely on workers in order to survive from day to day. This is the 99%, right? These are the people that are working, that keep Canada strong, that keep Canadian businesses running. If you don't respect workers, Canada won't function.
Reporting from Toronto, Ontario, I'm Heather Seaman.